Ada woke up to find out her mouth had grown incredibly long, stretching down to her chest. She was so shocked. She thought it was a dream, so she quickly laid down and shut her eyes. After some minutes, she opened her eyes, but this time it was even longer, stretching down to the bamboo bed. Ada shouted, "Mama!" In the heart of the lush African forest, there existed a beautiful village called Ikuku, where the people lived in harmony with nature and each other. The villagers were hardworking farmers and skilled hunters who tilled the land and hunted in the forest to provide for their families. They lived peacefully alongside one another, sharing stories and laughter around the evening fires. However, amidst this serene community, there lived a girl named Ada, who had a peculiar habit, gossiping. Ada would often insert herself into matters that didn't concern her, spreading rumors and lies, causing confusion and chaos wherever she went. She would whisper in the ears of the villagers, sharing juicy tales and half-truths, which would spread like wildfire throughout the village. Ada's parents, Pa Amadi and Nne, though very peaceful, loving and patient, warned her repeatedly about the dangers of gossiping. They told her that her words were like a sharp knife, cutting deep into the hearts of others, causing pain and suffering. But Ada wouldn't listen. She was addicted to the attention and power that came from being the village gossip.
Do you know Mr. Okoro is laying with that poor widow? Yesterday, I saw him sneaking into her hut. The way he was moving in very fast and blowing his face, you will know they are both up to something. Those two people are laying with each other.
Ada, how did you know?
Because you saw him entering the hut does not mean he's laying with her. What if he went to greet her? You know she lost her husband.
Nay, forget that thing.
Am I a child? I know what I'm saying, Jerry. Those people are laying with each other.
My sisters, have you heard? The king's last wife is sleeping with the king now.
Ada, Pico, close your mouth. Don't put us in trouble. Where did you hear this kind of thing from?
Don't worry, I have my way around these things. There's nothing going on in this village that I, Ada, is not aware of.
Now, wow, Ada, be careful, oh. This gist is too heavy for our ears, so.
As time passed, Ada's gossiping became more and more malicious. She would spread lies about the villagers, causing them to doubt and mistrust one another. She would whisper false rumors about the village elders' decisions, causing confusion and dissent among the people. The villagers began to avoid her, fearing that her words would bring them harm. Her peaceful parents continued to advise and caution her. Some concerned village elders also summoned her and advised her, but Ada never stopped. Ndidi Amaka, an elderly woman known for her extraordinary powers, lived on the outskirts of the village. She had lost her entire family due to an unknown sickness. She became depressed and isolated herself, living alone very close to the thick forest. Her usual attire was a long pink African print with purple stripes. Every market day, Ndidi Amaka would head out to the village markets, buy the things she needs, and then head back to her lonely hut deep in the forest. Ada hated Ndidi for no reason. Whenever she sees her passing by, she would stop and insult the old woman. On some days, she would even throw away her foodstuffs, and Ndidi would quietly pick it up, crying her eyes out.
You, this old witch, I've warned you to stop passing here. I will put my finger in your eye if you don't stop looking at me. You want to be isolated, then remain isolated. Grow your own food in the forest. Why are you coming here to buy food? Witch. You, this evil woman. You think I don't know you killed your children. That's why you went to live in the forest. Their spirit is tormenting you. Don't worry, very soon you will run mad. They say you have powers, extraordinary powers. Why didn't you use the powers to save your children and your husband from dying? Ekwesu.
Ada would insult Ndidi and then walk away. Ndidi would cry and think about her husband and children as she walked back home. One fateful day, she got tired of Ada's malicious words. She got back home. She sat outside. She cried bitterly and placed a curse upon her. As she stood up, her eyes turned red, blazing with anger.
Ada, your tongue has brought you nothing but trouble. From this day forward, your mouth shall be as long as your tongue is sharp. Your mouth shall be as wide as a basin. May you learn to use your words for good, not evil.
The next morning,
Ada woke up to find out her mouth had grown incredibly long, stretching down to her chest. She was so shocked. She thought it was a dream, so she quickly laid down and shut her eyes. After some minutes, she opened her eyes, but this time it was even longer, stretching down to the bamboo bed. Ada shouted, "Mama!" Her mother ran into her room, and what she saw made her so speechless. Her husband had gone to the farm very early and she didn't know what to do.
But when he returned, they were equally astonished. They tried to look for a solution, consulting the village elders and traditional healers, but none could reverse the curse.
Oh, Kalamo. Oh, Kalamo. Answer me. Oh, Kalamo.
Father of the 7 rivers and 7 seas, appear.
Days turned into weeks and weeks turned into months. Ada's long mouth became a spectacle, attracting attention from neighboring villages. People would come to gawk.
Ewo. See where her gossiping has landed her. See her mouth. It's so wide. I thought people were exaggerating. Oh. Hey, Chineke me. Ada, we miss your juicy gist. Oh. Come and give us gist now. What happened? Hi, my sister, I really feel for her. No human deserve this. Chai. As in, honestly, this is too much. Chai. Ada, how are you feeling? Is it paining you? How do you feel when you eat? How do you feel when you drink water? Talk, let's hear your voice.
Ada's parents grew very worried about their daughter's future. They would spend time with her and ask her if she knew anyone who was capable of doing such a thing to her. But Ada was so confused. She had insulted so many young people and so many elderly, so she didn't know who in particular. Ada's mother also tried to spend time with her daughter alone, trying to ask her questions so she could find the root of the problem and look for a solution. But some days Ada would get angry and shout at her mother to leave her alone. Both parents became confused and didn't know what to do. But one day, a wise old man from a distant land arrived in the village. Seeking shelter, he heard about Ada's predicament and offered to help. He revealed that the only way to break the curse was for Ada to perform a selfless act, showcasing genuine kindness and compassion.
Ada, someone very powerful has cursed you. Your words have caused harm to many, but I sense that you have the power to change. Use your unique gift to help others, and the curse will be lifted.
She was determined to regain her normal form, so she embarked on a journey to help those in need. She used her incredibly long mouth to reach fruits on tall trees for the elderly, retrieved items from narrow spaces for the villagers, and even saved a child from a deep well. In the village of Ikoku, the wells had no cover. Some of the stubborn children would play around the wells and fall inside, so Ada took it upon herself to hang around the wells to save the children. Some of the children would stand at the top of her teeth and thank her. Some of the stubborn children would walk right on top of her tongue and say, "Auntie, your mouth is smelling." But Ada never got angry. She brought them down gently, and as she continued with her good deeds, one day, the old woman took notice. She saw the genuine change in Ada's heart and decided to lift the curse. As Ada slept one afternoon, her mouth began to reduce and eventually returned back to its normal size. She sat on her bed with tears of joy in her eyes, also grateful for a second chance, and the village celebrated her transformation. She also apologized to her peaceful parents for bringing them so much trouble and pain. From then on, Ada became known for her kindness and selflessness, using her experiences to caution others against the dangers of gossiping and the importance of considering the feelings of others. The village of Ikuku continued to thrive, and Ada's story served as a reminder of the power of compassion and redemption. The villagers would gather around the evening fires, sharing stories of Ada's transformation, and the young girl would smile, her heart full of gratitude. She had learned a valuable lesson, one that she would carry with her for the rest of her life. Power of words